Well, hello folks and welcome again. This is to yet another episode of the Rumble. And in a city where practically everybody's got names like, Palani Vale and Madhav Das and Menons and Reddys and whatnot, my guest today is a completely European name, which is quite a bit of a rarity. And I wouldn't say real rarity. Individually, each of those names, you hear them often enough, but together, not so often. My guest today is from the community they call Anglo-Indian. I don't know how many of you know what Anglo-Indians, and I'm sure many of you, parents would definitely know, but you kids may not know. So let me just welcome Sylvester. Start by giving a full name.
Yeah, hi. Thanks for having me on the show. My name is Bruce Sylvester Nicholas.
Okay, now, is there any history behind these three names?
There is.
Why you were named like that?
Okay, Bruce was a choice of my grandmother.
All right.
However, Sylvester Nicholas comes from history. There was a lot of research done by my cousin Shane James, to find out that, 125 years to 200 years ago, the waterworks in Chennai was actually taken care of by my great-great-great-grandfather, Sylvester Nicholas.
All right. So you guys, it's kind of family thing, or it stopped many years, decades ago?
It was with us for about 125 years, and then after that it just gradually moved.
So when you say the water supply, even the actual source of water was under the control or managed by one of the Nicholases?
It was managed by one of the Nicholases, Sylvester Nicholas.
Okay. And Bruce, where did that come from? Bruce Lee, was it? No. Your grandmother?
Well, I would like to think of it in that way. For example, Bruce Lee, Sylvester Stallone, and Nicolas Cage, all three have celebrity names. Yeah, why not?
Yeah, but your grandmother being a fan of Bruce Lee is unlikely.
Unlikely.
It must have been some other Bruce.
Yeah,
maybe King Bruce of Scotland.
Yeah.
The man who watched the spider go up and down 7 times and kept repeating his...
Maybe she wanted me to be a king, so
why not? Could be. So what exactly are you employed in today?
I work for Mermaid Swimming Pools as a business development manager.
Okay.
So where I market a product which is known as instant swimming pools.
Okay.
So just imagine if you're having a house, if you want to build a swimming pool, it will take you about 6 months, and it's going to cost your pocket a lot. So we have swimming pools from Europe, which, believe it or not, in 3 days it's ready.
What do? You dig a hole in the garden and...
Absolutely. You can have it in ground, semi-in ground, above ground, or on the terrace, wherever you would like to have it. We can put it up for you in 3 days.
And this is again something that your family has been involved in.
This is a business. The managing director would again be my cousin Shane James. They are into landscaping as well. Okay. We are arguably one of the best landscaping firms in the country. We are monopoly for Infosys as well. So I take care of the business development part for swimming pools.
All right. Coming back to the interesting background of yours, which is coming from the Anglo-Indian community. There are very few people left in Madras now, as far as I know. I could be wrong. I know they were used to centered around the railway parts of the town, like Perambur, and probably Tambaram too. Is that where the Anglo-Indian community was centered?
Tambaram, Perambur, St. Thomas Mount, where I come from, we left out the
Why would St. Thomas Mount be?
Because if you see Clive, Robert Clive, actually stayed in St. Thomas Mount.
But there's a Clive bungalow or Clive house inside Fort St. George.
Okay, because to my knowledge, a school now which is St. Dominic's.
Okay.
Robert Clive actually stayed there.
Oh, right.
That's what the news I know.
Okay, so the community sort of centered around these 3 places.
I wouldn't say centered around. You got Madhavaram, you got various places. If you look at Anglo-Indians are almost everywhere.
Oh, in other cities too, of course.
Yeah,
there were
exactly.
a large force in India.
Exactly.
But what happened to the community? What happened? And I know that we have equivalent of yours would be the Parsi community in terms of size.
Yeah.
300,000, 500,000 maybe when it was at this maximum. Now it's dwindled down to probably 70, 80,000. I have no idea. Do you have any idea of how many?
I have no idea, but most of the Anglo-Indians prefer to leave the country to various countries now to settle down. Maybe they didn't feel that they had a good enough chance then in India, now if you see with the call centers coming up and a lot of things happening
your language skills is a big advantage for you.
It definitely is.
The fact that you speak English at home.
Exactly.
So is there any other affiliation other than just being by saying that, hey, I'm an Anglo-Indian, you're an Anglo-Indian, so hey, we are buddies. But other than that, did you guys actually compare your actual English roots, in the sense I'm from Irish descent or somebody's from English or Scottish? Did it make a difference?
It actually did not make a difference at all. You know, coming in a place like Tamil Nadu, you know, I didn't find any difference, leave alone with the Anglo-Indians. You know, with the other communities as well, there wasn't much of a difference. I think that actually made us who we were. You know, we never ever looked down at anybody. Yeah. Everyone was equal to us, and we always look in that way.
Do you have a family that reminds you that you're Anglo-Indian, and that you have a distinct history also? Does anybody talk about it?
We definitely speak about our history. Really? You know, we are proud to be Anglo-Indians, and I think every Anglo-Indian would agree with me that, you know, being an Anglo-Indian is something different. You know.
All right, so you heard it from him. So we'll come back and find out what exactly is what makes him feel a little bit different as an Anglo-Indian.